Ooh, welcome back everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the limited late models here at Williams Grove. I ran okay time in practice. I was kind of around a bunch of people the whole time, so I know I could run in the mid ones. I've never ran into the zeros, so hopefully we can see what kind of speed we have by ourselves here. That zero is absolutely flying, and there's a little bit of slick going into the bottom of turn one. I don't think turn three is that bad, but the practice my last practice I ran a 142. And the middle was pretty worn out. There was like a little bit on the bottom left and a lot on the top. But I was able to run the bottom and get that 142, so we'll see what we can do here. I like tap the brake a little bit, try to get the back end turned in. Try to keep the car straight and as low as you can. I try to like to hug the wall all the way down there. So I was a little high. Coming off the corner. Okay, gotta restart my lap. I got too close to that wall. That sucks. That's very unfortunate. I feel like I had a pretty good lap going too. Got a little too close to the tires there. I haven't done that yet today, so at least I can get that out of the way. I was really trying to push the time. Dang, he got a 0.16. That is flying. All I need to do is run a decent time, I think, and I can be second currently. Hopefully we can run well. Yeah, 246 is second currently. All I need to do is not smack a wall. That wasn't a very good turn one. I got way too sideways. I tried to come off real low, but I was still a little sideways there. Turn three. Slid up a little too far off of turn four. I don't think I'll get in second, to be honest. With 230, I don't think I'll get that quick. I ran a 352. Yeah, I figured I wasn't going to get up there. Messed up turn one a little bit too much, I feel like, because it's so easy to slide up off that corner. And it seems like just about everybody has finished their laps. The 3 car, there he goes. He finishes his second lap. So we're going to go straight into the race. Perfect. Love that. But we're going to be starting 8th. That's going to be a struggle because it is going to be annoying as hell to pass here.
Should be on the outside.
I love racing this track. It's a lot of fun. I'm usually not back in the Hornet's Nest like this, so this is going to be very interesting. First race of the new season. Hopefully we could have a pretty good result here towards the end. Really just gotta try to stay consistent, mainly. If I could have just ran in the mid 2s and been like third, I'd be fine.
Me, or did they change these things big time?
I haven't really felt too much of a difference so far.
They changed them all.
Like the last time they changed them was a while back to me.
They got no speed like they used to, or handling.
I don't remember the last time I ran these here, to be honest. It was sometime last season, but I don't know how long ago it was. But I always like this track. It's a lot of fun. I just messed up qualifying really bad.
I really wish that they would make a class C of these things, even if it was open setups.
I would still run the fix, to be honest.
Preferably open setup.
Yeah, it would probably be better with an open setup. Like you can make the setup your own and make the car probably a little faster. But I would never run it just because I don't have time to mess with setups and stuff. I don't ever really mind the fixed setups for the most part. The only time I've like hated them is like when they got changed, like the tire model got changed, and at Kokomo it's just not fun anymore. So that'd be the only time I'd probably try to run an open setup in these things. It's probably Kokomo, because that used to be a really fun track for me. But if you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like and subscribe if you want to see some more. I'm gonna start running the street stocks more often too now, because it seemed like a lot of people like that during week 13. When I ran those, people loved it, it seemed like. I know that's a pretty popular series as well because it's the rookie series / it's a C series, so you can run it for a long time. And the street stock's pretty fun to race as well. They're like just heavy, they're small, and they slide a lot, so it's fun to try to get those to slide correctly through a corner. And if you can do it right, you'd be really fast. Starting on the outside is going to be a little bit of a struggle, though. You're going to have to just try to run, like, right in the middle, like, just barely above the slick to hold down the person below you. But they'll probably slide up and run into us. That's okay. We're back here. We put ourselves in this position, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to try to dig through it. Starting 8th out of, like, 11, 12 people. 30 laps, no cautions. So, just trying not to get wrecked, trying to get caught up in anything in general. Let's see what we can do. Waiting on leader, there he goes. Some of these guys are sleeping back here. Could have had a really good start if the 8 hit the gas quick enough. I'm trying not to get into the back of it. Okay, we're getting flipped. Please land. Okay.
Don't worry, just never hit the brakes whatever you do.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay. I'm surprised we landed on our feet. I'm happy we did at least, so we can keep going. I hope the car is not screwed up too bad.
What's coming up into you after you spun? We didn't have any time.
Yeah, I don't know where that all started. Everybody just started accordioning immediately. So we're gonna see where we can get in this race. That was a crazy start though. I'm in 7th.
I wasn't even close to spinning out. I just hit the brakes to rotate down the bottom.
That's what I do every corner. Don't hit the wall. I already screwed up enough. Well, I didn't screw up enough. I just got caught up in everything. That's why you need to qualify better, right there. That's exactly why. But hopefully I can stay consistent enough. I think I can catch up to the 10 car, I'd say.
You were sideways coming out of the corner when we all got up here.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at the replay, see what happened.
By a white car.
I'm a white car, but I was way behind him. I don't even know where the 4 car started, to be honest.
Yeah, I collected you after you were already down on the bottom stop.
Because the 7 car, I was going to try to tuck in behind him, but he was coming up through the middle of the corner, and maybe that's why, because the car is spinning down low, or getting hit down low and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to see if I can salvage this race at this point. Because we're not really going to have a shot at much. I think I can catch these 2 in front of me, though. Especially if they start battling. And they start running the high side. If they run the high side, I can definitely catch them. But the car seems kind of slow. Oh god, 4 cars come back up here. This car is definitely going to be fine because we got a fast repair.
Yeah, I think the 4 car hit the wall and then that's what caused all that.
Yeah, we'll have to see after the race. I'm not 100% sure.
Nope, I definitely didn't hit the wall. I just hit the brakes to rotate the bottom and got ass back.
That happens at this track a lot, though.
When you hit your brakes like that, when we're all bottled up, it's not going to end well.
He might have hit the brakes too much. That might have been the thing. 10 car is completely slowed up, and he just decided to try to go in the pits, completely missed them. So he just spun out mid-corner. So we're up to 6th. I think I can get up to 5th, I'd say. I think the car is still quick enough to get into 5th. I'm still kind of catching that guy up there. So we'll see what we can do. But I don't know if, like, the car is damaged that much. Because we're definitely running a little slower than in qualifying, but I'm not sure if that's because of the flip or, like, the engine's damaged or anything. Not a clue at all. I'm just happy we landed on our feet. I did not want to have to tow in the first corner. That would have been really bad. I don't know why the 10 car went to the pits. Like, he was running in 6th. They're getting together up here. That's probably for our position, to be honest. Maybe not. Okay, if they got together for no reason. Because I guess the 4 car was in the pits longer. So I think the 4 car towed his way to the pits. The 10 car drove in after he spun out trying to get in them. Not really catching the 5 car very quick up there, if at all. I'm gonna stay on the bottom here though, because it's definitely a little quicker for me, I feel like. Leader's definitely catching us at this point. Because he was like 9.9, 10 seconds back earlier. Now he's at 8 seconds back. Yeah, car's definitely damaged if I'm not keeping up with like the 4 and the 10 here. When they're sliding up the corners like that. I feel like I might have a little bit of engine damage or something like that. Which is unfortunate. That's a way to start off the season. Maybe that's a sign that this is going to be a really bad year. Like a bad season, I should say. That could be a struggle in a really long season. But I'm going to try to run the street stocks, which has been a lot of fun. They always are to me. Run the limiteds like normal. Try to run some of the sprints when they're at a good track I like. But I like the 305s a lot, but like the smaller tracks, not at the wide open, like Eldora, Charlotte, and that stuff like that. I'll still run them there every now and then, if there's not much else to run that week. But I'd preferably run them at like a Volusia or this kind of track, like Williams Grove, USA. Stuff where you have to actually like a little bit of throttle, like off throttle, can make up a lot of time in the corner. I like tracks like this. This and USA are like my kind of like my favorite tracks, but I think Knoxville is my favorite track overall for all cars together. But this track and USA are a lot of fun for me to race. I feel like I usually do pretty well here. Except for this track, except for this race. Because I screwed up qualifying, put myself in that position. Okay, 10 car. Just gonna hit the brakes middle of the backstretch. Don't understand why. Maybe it'll let me by, I don't know. Appreciate it if so, because now I can run up to the wall off these corners. Got way too sideways going in that one. You definitely get a lot of momentum running that high side behind me if I screw up a corner like that. I screwed that one up really bad because the back end never rotated. He can go inside of me if he wants. Okay, he decided not to. Because I'm going to run up to the wall if it's clear. No reason for me not to. If you have the momentum and you want to go low, go low. I'm not that worried about it. Topside might be a little bit better at this point, I'm not sure. In 3 and 4 at least. I like 1 and 2 still, just because there's a lot of runoff room on the bottom down here. 3 and 4 might be a little bit better up top though. So you can kind of just stick in it, try to get your right rear in the grip and go. Don't know if that is faster or not. We'll have to see on some lap times. He got the run on me there. I wasn't going to block him that time. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he backed off earlier, like a couple laps ago. Didn't make any sense to me. Because he got his car fixed. He probably, if I have a little bit of engine damage, like I think I do from flipping, at this point you kind of need the engine power a little bit more. As you can see in the 4 car just flying away. But I knew these had no caution, so I didn't want to go and lose a lap or anything on trying to fix it and stuff. Try to get the best finish we can. Currently 6. Somehow we've gained 2 spots from the beginning of the race. Really thought I was going to finish about dead last at that point when that happened. But it seemed like a lot of people ended up in that wreck. Definitely getting thin in 3 and 4, but you run it right, it's still very fast. I wish we wouldn't have gotten in that accident in turn 1 just to see what we would have had. But I feel like I was pretty fast. But it is what it is. These races happen. You just gotta take them and move on. Do the best you can with it. I'm surprised it's taken this long for me to go a lap down. Because the leader's finally getting up to me. I'll stay high and let him go on the bottom. Or I let him by on a stretch because these front and back stretches are so long. Just sliding up off turn 4 now, it's so slick. Those two up there are battling pretty well. Might let me catch them a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it. I don't think I have enough time to catch the 5 car at this point. I got 10 car went super low. I thought he was going to hit the barrier down here. Yeah, definitely have some sort of damage to where it's like hindering the car a little bit. I'm gonna stay high for the leader now that he's close enough. I'll let him go by once he gets inside of me, which might be next corner. Maybe not, when you get so much momentum down the straightaway. Like, I'm just gonna run until he gets by, like, next to us, and I'll let him by. because I don't want to just brake while he's behind me or let off randomly. But he's definitely very fast. He ran like a 016 in qualifying and like a 94 in practice. So very fast at this track. Like I said, the fastest I ran was a 142 in my last practice. And I was happy with that. It is a little bit faster for me up here at this point. He got back behind me. I'm just gonna let him by. Oh wait, no, he finished race, didn't he? Yeah, no, he's on white flag now, so I will have to do one less lap now, which is fine. The top is a little bit faster at this point for my car, at least. I think if I had not wrecked, maybe the bottom would still be fast, like the one car is running. But I'll take 6th out of that. What do we finish? 6th out of 12, I think it is. 11, okay. So a little bit past half.
We still get beat by 3 seconds. Okay.
Did he get beat by 3 seconds? Oh, yeah. One car is super fast, man. One car is very fast. I don't think he was very happy about getting beat by 3 seconds. I don't think he was happy about that at all. He's probably used to doing really well and winning, I guess, a lot. I don't know. Like, these races happen. Somebody that's that good.
Other account, so we'll see what you say about it.
You just gotta take it and move on. Like, when somebody's that fast, finish second, be fine with it. Let's go back to the first corner. See what the hell happened. Alright, so hang on. Where is the 4 car? Let's go to the 4 car. Where the hell are you? So he's in, what, 3rd at this point? Goes in low. Hits the brakes to get the car rotated. But his car straightens out really bad. The 9 car just runs into the back of him. That's what happened. 9 car just ran over the 4. Because the 4 car back, like, he hit the brakes to get the car rotated, but his car over-rotated and he overcorrected. And that all happened. What the hell happened to me back here? I wasn't even, like, really a part of it. Everyone just started accordioning up so quick. I was going to try to dive in under the 7, but the 7 car did not get his car turned in. Like, he kind of just went straight, hit the 8, and then I got hit by the 10 car was. He just sent it in, got into the back of me. I went flipping. Somehow I landed on my wheels. I about said feet, but that was kind of crazy. Watch it from a couple people different cars angles, see what happened to them. Because I was going to try to duck in behind the 7, but he never got his car turned in. Then he got hit by the 10 too. 10 car just runs over the 6 too. Jesus. No wonder the 10 car went and got his damage fixed, because he probably had a lot of engine damage from all this. Sends it in. Sends it in. And just, just nailed everybody on the way by. Literally everyone. Because what happened to the 4 after that? He got hit by the 9. Like, it all started with the 4 messing up for sure. 7 car got into him. Where did everybody end up finishing after that? The 7 was behind me, the 11, the 10, and the 9 way in the back. And then the 4 car was back there as well. So, everybody ended up in that wreck. Basically, how did the 5 car get by? I want to see. Because he was the one that finished in front of us. He started dead last, and he just let off, got through it, hit the brakes, didn't hit anybody, just got through it without any damage. That was a good job by the 5. Very good, just avoiding everybody, getting by. The top 3 of us were Division 1, so that's interesting. Division 4 was the lowest. But, yeah, everything pretty much started with the, what's it called? 4 car just messing up the first corner. 9 car ran him over at that point. And then all hell broke loose, basically, with everybody according up. But, yeah, the 7 started everything back here. This was going to happen regardless if whatever happened with the 4. Like, the 4 car literally had nothing to do. They're way up there. They had nothing to do with what was happening back here. Because the 7 car just overdid the corner altogether. Because I want to see it from his point of view. Go in. He tries to get the car turned. Car doesn't turn. He hits the 8 and then runs straight into them. Like, that's why you tap the brake a little bit. Like, you don't tap it as hard as the 4 did, though. 4 car definitely over-rotated. But you can see my back end kick out a little bit when I tap the brake. I tap it right there, and you can see my car get out a little bit, and I was going to try to turn back under, but never got the chance, really, so that's unfortunate. And I want to see, was that, like, all the incidents in the race? Probably not. For some reason, the 10 car stopped there, and he was trying to get in pits and missed it. Luckily, that we saw it behind him, missed him. 6 and the 8 get together a little bit. Okay, 6 car trying to wreck him, it looks like. I don't know. Oh, 9 car, that is. He does a freaking 360, lands it. Just keeps on going. 10 car going straight up the track, hits the wall. I don't think I ever saw that on the side of me. I never saw that. 7 car goes super low, hits the tire, messes up his corner. That's basically what I did in qualifying, but it spun me all around. 6 car into the wall. 6 car, is he gonna hit the opening? Yeah, he is, just a little bit. Just barely scrape it. And that's the end of the race. So, 1 car super fast all race. What was his fastest lap? He ran a 2:35. What was mine? I want to see, because my car was just super damaged the whole time. I ran a 5:98. That was my fastest lap. Yeah, my car was definitely damaged. Like, you saw the undercarriage of the whole thing, so definitely had a lot of damage from that. But we come back, finish 6th. I'll take it. Definitely gonna lose some iRating, which is okay, but let's go see what we end up getting. Alright, results are in. Strength of field was 2,500, which there was a 2 splits. Yeah, 2 splits of this. I think about 22 people, 21, 22 people registered. 6 car actually had the fastest lap of the race. Nice. What was that on lap 2? Number 1 car ran his on 10. I'm surprised he didn't run it earlier when the track was a little bit better, but he had over 7,000 iRating. No wonder he won by 3 seconds over the 3 car, who had 4,000, just under me. I lost 35. That's not too bad, actually. Thought I was going to lose a lot more. Did lose a little bit of safety, but that's all right. I have nearly max safety. Like, I usually am around 499, so I'm not worried about the safety rating at all. Just try to get the iRating up if we can, but if not, just have a fun race regardless. Unfortunately, we've got flipped in the first corner, as you saw, and tried to rebound from there. Somehow got back into 6th. I'll take it, I guess. So, thought it was going to be a struggle passing, which we got 2 spots out of it. We really didn't pass anybody, just the people in the wreck and anyone who went to go get their car fixed, basically. But that's it for the first race of the season. That's an interesting first race of the season. Hopefully, the rest of the races this year don't go like this, where we get wrecked in the first corner. At least we landed on our wheels. That's the positive, and kept on moving. Because that would have really sucked, not landing on our wheels, and we had a tow to the pit lane. We probably would have been back in 10th, 9th with the 4 car for sure, because it was that would have been a struggle. That would have been a big struggle. Either that or the 9 car too. He might have towed to pit road, and he might have actually drove there. I'm not sure. But appreciate you guys for watching, as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. That was a crazy first race of the year. Wish we'd had a better result at not Watkins Glen. I always say Watkins Glen for some reason because it's WG. Williams Grove. Hopefully we could do better next time we run here in any car, because I don't think the limiteds are going to come back here this season, which is unfortunate because I love this track. But hopefully we can do better next time we're here and qualify a little bit better, because then that stuff won't happen. And let me know if you guys ran this race. If you guys had something similar happen in your race, let me know. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.